real quick, check out my Twitter. I'm doing a shark card giveaway, so if you want to enter it, link is in the description. Hey, what's up everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today we're going to be talking about gun running. And the reason we're talking about gun running is because if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, gun running sales for the next week are doubled. So instead of getting $1 million for a full bunker, you're going to be getting like 2.1 to 2.5 depending on how full the lobby that you're selling it in is. So this is a super good way to make money. You know, if you've been wanting to buy some of the cars that came out with gun running, like the Oppressor, maybe an MOC or something, or even if you want to buy the new car that came out, the XA21, you know, it's pretty pricey at 2.3 million. So doing these sales can definitely help you out and can definitely get you prepared for future DLCs. You know, not too many times do we get a really solid double money event week. You know, some of the better ones have been obviously Heist. That was a really good one. When they had double money import-export, that was a really good one. And then even CEO stuff back in the day, we got double money for like a week or so, and that was really good. Well, now it's coming to gun running, and definitely take advantage of this while you can. And in this video, I'll be going over a few tips that will help you take advantage of it in a fairly easy way. So, number one, let's talk about the prices. So the way double GTA money works in gun running is a little bit different than it worked in some of the other event weeks. You don't actually see it at the end. It just starts when you get into your bunker. Like when you get any amount of stock in your bunker, it's already double money there. So if it says like 200,000, then normally in a regular week, it would only say 100,000. And you'll see in this guy's bunker, he actually has a full stock. It says 1.4 million instead of 700,000. So just know that going into it. Now, some other stuff. Like I was saying, with the $2 million. So this guy has 1.4 million in stock, but if he actually sells it to the city, you can see in this picture, when he goes on his laptop, it says $2.1 million. And that's actually the base price. If you're in a lobby with other people, then that number will go up. If you're in a full lobby of 30 people, I believe you get around 2.5 million if you successfully sell everything. So that's a lot of money. Now, granted, to get a full bunker is going to take you some time. I think it takes, what, like 6 to 7 hours? So there's a lot of sort of passive AFK work that goes on behind the scenes before you get that $2 million. So it's not going to be instant. However, if you want to do this stuff solo, because the sort of negative to selling a full bunker is that you're going to get multiple vehicles. Now that's great if you're like us and we have 8 people in an MC, you know, totally do that because it's just better, and it's honestly a little bit more fun with more people. But if you don't, if you're only selling stuff solo, you're going to want to sell when that value of your stock in your bunker hits $350,000. That's the limit for this week that the game decides if it's going to give you more than one vehicle. So as long as the value of your stock is under 350,000, you're always going to get one vehicle. But if it's above it, there's a possibility that you get more than one vehicle. So if you're doing it solo, just make sure you sell it under 350,000. And what's good about double GTA money on the gun running sales is that at that $350,000 mark, if you sell it in the city, that's $525,000. So that's a really good amount for selling solo. And just in case anyone was wondering, it does not matter if you sell a full bunker versus a fourth full bunker. You still get the same amount of money in the end. And I believe it actually takes the same amount of time. It really just comes down to if you want to wait and do it all at once, or if you want to do multiple sell missions to get the same amount of money. Now, some other tips. If you have friends that are going to help you, definitely become a motorcycle club. CEO bodyguards, they don't get paid really anything when it comes to gun running sales. However, the associates for the MC, they get paid like $60,000 to $70,000 depending on how long it takes. You can see I'm actually helping the guy that had a full bunker, and he got paid around $2,240,000. And at the end of it, I actually got paid like $63,000, and so did all the other associates. So that is something that, I mean, it took us like 4 minutes to do, and to get 60-something thousand in 4 minutes, that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's not 2 million, but just to tag along, that's a really good amount. And then also, inside of the MC, if you promote people, they get paid a little bit more. It's not like a whole lot, but I would just say promote people in your MC just so they get the maximum amount of money. And then also, in case you're wondering if it was a fluke or not, we tested it again with my friend who only had $380,000 in stock, and at the end of it, me being his associate, I got like $66,000. So I got a few $1,000s more, but that just sort of confirms that you get a decent amount of money for selling or for helping someone sell their supplies. Now, one thing I do want to mention, I don't know if this was just the lobby we were in or what, but as you may have seen, after we finished selling the product, it said transaction error, and I actually did not get paid for my work. So it may say like plus 69,000 or 66,000, whatever. I never actually got paid for that. My number, my total amount in my bank never actually went up. So I basically just lost out on $150,000 or close to it. So I don't know. I mean, obviously that's something you can probably contact Rockstar support to get fixed, but that happened to my friend as well when he sold his bunkers. So like he didn't even get paid the $600,000 for selling the bunker. So he was kind of upset at that, but the transaction failed thing may just be, maybe just like a one-off thing. Maybe it was a lobby we were in or something, but it definitely is something that I wanted to let you guys know about because it happened to me. So if it happens to you, take a picture of it or something and then send it into Rockstar support. Now, one little tip I want to let you guys know when you do a sell mission, if you get the Phantom Wedge sell mission where it's a trailer that you have to haul across the map, do not actually use the Phantom Wedge unless you're in a solo public lobby like by yourself. Then you can use it, it's fine. But the Phantom Wedge actually blows up after like 4 or 5 RPGs. So if someone's coming after you, then you're probably gonna end up dying. So what I would suggest, there's 2 methods. You can either call your cargo bob and have the cargo bob pick up the trailer and then haul it. That'll be pretty quick, but just know you can get locked onto and the cargo bob does go down in 2 shots. Or you can call your MOC and use its truck to haul the trailer, because that thing is an absolute tank, and I think it's a little bit faster than the Phantom Wedge. So if you want to be safe, then definitely either do one of those methods. Like if you're in a full lobby, I would probably suggest doing the MOC route, just because the thing is a tank. It can withstand like 15 or so RPGs, and it's probably going to be a lot safer than taking a cargo bob, especially with all the oppressors and hydras flying around. But that is one little tip I wanted to let you guys know. Now, the final thing I want to let you guys be aware of when it comes to buying the supplies versus stealing the supplies, I would suggest never to steal the supplies unless you really like the missions. And the reason I say that is because the missions probably take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long, or how far away they are from your bunker. And you don't actually make money in that time. If you have supplies in your bunker during that period of you stealing the supplies, it doesn't actually go up, which kind of sucks. And then also, you're not making money any other way. So while you're saving, what, $75,000, you're not actually getting anything back. So what I would suggest doing is to buy the supplies, which isn't going to cost $75,000, but what you can do after you buy those supplies, while you're waiting for them to get made into stock, you can do other missions, or you can do other game modes in the game. Or what, if you want to be really lazy and just not care, look at the camera screen and actually hit right on the D-pad so it goes into the camera options. And what will actually happen here is you will stay in the lobby and you can go AFK and you will never get kicked. For whatever reason, if you watch TV or if you sit in the VIP chair like in the bunker, or if you browse through the camera options, then you won't actually get kicked from your lobby. So what you can do is have GTA up, buy the supplies, go AFK, like go into the camera mode or whatever, and then go AFK, come back an hour and a half later, check your supplies. You may need to buy some more depending on, how or when you want to sell the bunker. But then you can just keep doing this process, and eventually, you'll have that $2 million if you save up for a full bunker, and then you can sell it with your friends. So that is why I would suggest doing the buy the supply route. I believe someone did the math, and for the $75,000 that you're paying for, you're getting $140,000 in return, and that adds up, if you get a full thing. So if you really want to do the math, you can figure all that out. I figure that's too complicated for GTA. I just want money, and I feel like buying the supplies is just much easier, and you have more options when you buy them. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Some of this stuff you may have already known, but since double GTA money is happening on gun running sales, I wanted to make this video to have everyone be aware, because I know some people were like, I didn't really do gun running sales because they weren't that good and I didn't want to wait, but I would highly suggest doing them now, since you get like $2 million, in the end. But thank you all. That is it. Please drop the video like if you did enjoy. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.